Welcome to Zen Time Sleep Stories. We hope you enjoy this story titled Sailing the Canadian Pacific Coast. You begin your journey at dawn, embarking on your sailboat from the quaint coastal town of Tofino. The gentle lapping of the waves against your boat creates a soothing rhythm as you push off from the shore. The salty sea breeze kisses your cheeks, carrying with it the promise of adventure and tranquility that lies ahead on the vast expanse of the Pacific Ocean. The seagulls' cries overhead bid you farewell, their wings catching the first golden rays of sunlight peeking over the horizon. As you hoist the sails and set course towards unknown horizons, a sense of freedom washes over you, blending with anticipation for what discoveries await along this majestic coastline. As you set sail, the sun rises over the horizon, painting the sky with hues of orange and pink. The gentle sway of the boat beneath you, accompanied by the soothing sound of water against its hull, creates a rhythmic symphony that lulls you into a state of tranquility. The crisp morning air fills your lungs with a refreshing scent of salt, awakening your senses to the vast expanse of the ocean around you. Seagulls glide effortlessly overhead, their calls mingling with the distant hum of waves breaking against rocky shores. In this moment, as nature awakens in all its glory, you feel a profound connection to this ancient landscape and all the stories it holds within its depths. The scent of salt air fills your nostrils as you navigate through calm waters, feeling a gentle breeze against your face. The distant cry of seagulls blends with the rhythmic lapping of waves against the hull, creating a soothing symphony of nature's orchestra. The sun's warm rays kiss your skin, enveloping you in a comforting embrace as you surrender to the tranquility that surrounds you. In this moment, time seems to stand still, allowing you to truly appreciate the beauty and serenity of the vast Pacific Ocean stretching out before you. You spot a pod of playful orcas emerging from the water in coordinated leaps, an impressive sight to behold. The majestic creatures glide through the glistening waves, their sleek black and white bodies moving with graceful power. The sunlight catches on their dorsal fins, creating a dazzling display of natural beauty. You can hear the echo of their calls as they communicate with each other, adding a melodic soundtrack to the tranquil seascape around you. It's a moment that reminds you of the wild and untamed wonders that inhabit these coastal waters, a reminder of the interconnectedness between all living beings in this vast and mysterious ocean realm. A local fishing boat passes by. Their friendly wave and warm smiles make you feel welcome in these waters. The wooden vessel creaks softly as it glides through the gentle currents, a testament to the enduring maritime traditions of the region. The sun's rays dance on the water, casting a shimmering path towards distant horizons. Seabirds wheel and cry overhead, adding their songs to the symphony of the sea. The fishermen's weathered faces speak of a life intertwined with the ebb and flow of tides, their livelihood tied to the bounty of these rich waters. As they disappear into the distance, you can't help but feel a sense of camaraderie with those who call this pristine coastline home. Your journey takes you near an isolated beach where bald eagles are nesting atop towering pine trees. The majestic birds soar gracefully overhead, their piercing eyes scanning the rugged coastline below. The sound of waves crashing against the shore mixes with the haunting calls of seagulls wheeling above. You can't help but feel a sense of reverence for this untouched wilderness, where nature reigns supreme and time seems to stand still. As you glide past this serene sanctuary, you ponder the rich history of the indigenous peoples who have called this land home for centuries, their traditions and stories woven into the very fabric of these ancient forests and pristine waters. The salty sea breeze carries whispers of tales long forgotten, inviting you to pause and reflect on your place in this vast tapestry of existence. Turning northwards, you sail along the coast where dense forests cling to the towering cliffs that plunge into the ocean depths below. The grandeur of nature's theater unfolds before you as the waves gently lap against your boat, creating a symphony of tranquility. Each cliff tells a story of time immemorial, standing witness to the ebb and flow of countless tides. The salty breeze carries whispers of ancient tales and forgotten legends, mingling with the calls of seabirds wheeling overhead. With each passing moment, you feel more connected to this rugged land and its enduring mysteries, lost in contemplation as you continue your journey through this timeless landscape. An old lighthouse stands sentinel on a rocky outcrop, its weathered facade bearing witness to the passage of time. The waves crash against the jagged rocks below, echoing through the stillness of the surrounding sea. Local lore whispers tales of ghostly apparitions that roam its ancient halls, a reminder of the mysteries that lie hidden within these rugged shores. As you gaze up at its towering form, shrouded in mist and history, you can't help but feel a sense of reverence for those who have come before, guided by the light that once pierced through the darkness to lead them safely home. The cries of seabirds overhead mingle with the distant hum of fishing boats returning to harbor, creating a symphony of sound that harmonizes with the timeless rhythm of life along this wild and untamed coast. With binoculars in hand, you focus on the distant islands that form the Haida Gwaii archipelago. These islands are steeped in rich indigenous history and culture, each one telling a story of its own. As you gaze upon these mystical lands, you can't help but wonder about the lives lived here centuries ago. The totem poles that dot the landscape stand as silent sentinels, guardians of tales about mythical beings and ancestors long gone. The intricate carvings on these abandoned structures speak volumes about a time when nature and humanity were intertwined in harmony, leaving you with a sense of reverence for this ancient past. The afternoon sun casts a warm glow over the rugged coastline as your sailboat glides near an isolated beach. Towering Haida totem poles stand proudly, adorned with intricate carvings that whisper tales of mythical beings and long-forgotten ancestors. The deserted shores echo the history of the indigenous Haida people, their culture rich with stories intertwined with nature. You feel a sense of reverence in this sacred place, where time seems to stand still amidst the ancient totems. Each carving tells a story, each pole a connection to the past. As you gaze at these majestic structures, you can't help but ponder the passage of time and the resilience of traditions that have weathered countless storms. The gentle lapping of waves against the shore accompanies your thoughts, blending with the rustling leaves in the nearby forest. You inhale deeply, catching a whiff of salty sea air mingled with earthy scents from the dense underbrush. It's a sensory journey through time and culture, where every sight and sound weaves together to create an immersive experience that transcends mere observation. In this moment, surrounded by ancient symbols and natural beauty, you contemplate how stories are etched not only in wood, but also in our hearts and minds, enduring legacies that shape our understanding of ourselves and our place in this vast tapestry called life. Sailing past rugged mountain ranges dusted with snow evokes feelings of exploration akin to those felt by early explorers centuries ago. The sheer majesty of these peaks rising sharply from the deep blue waters speaks volumes about the raw power of nature. As you glide along the coast, the sun's gentle warmth kisses your skin, while a cool breeze carries whispers of stories long forgotten in its embrace. The call of seabirds overhead mingles with the distant crash of waves against ancient cliffs, creating a symphony that humbles even the bravest seafarers. Each turn reveals a new vista. Each wave tells a tale as old as time itself. In this moment, surrounded by such grandeur, you can't help but ponder humanity's place in this vast and wondrous world. A mere speck in comparison to the towering mountains and endless sea stretching out before you. A pod of playful sea lions frolic nearby while seals bask lazily atop floating icebergs. The crisp, salty air fills your lungs as you witness nature's symphony in action. The sea lion's joyful splashes create a rhythmic dance against the backdrop of the vast ocean expanse. Their sleek bodies glide effortlessly through the glistening water, a reminder of the grace and beauty that exists in this untouched corner of the world. The distant calls of seagulls add to the tranquil soundtrack, blending harmoniously with the gentle lapping of waves against your boat. The sun casts a warm glow on these marine creatures, illuminating their silver fur and whiskers as they playfully interact with each other. Each flip and dive tells a story of freedom and camaraderie, inviting you to revel in their carefree existence for just a moment longer. As you watch them in their natural habitat, you can't help but feel a sense of unity with all living beings sharing this planet. The sight before you is not just a display of wildlife, it's a reflection of balance and harmony within nature's delicate ecosystem. It serves as a gentle reminder that we are mere guests in this wondrous world, witnessing moments that have unfolded for centuries without our intervention. As you continue to observe these enchanting creatures, you're reminded that true joy can often be found in simplicity, in observing life's most unassuming pleasures unfold before your eyes. And so, surrounded by playful sea lions and content seals, you find peace within yourself amidst the vastness of the Pacific Ocean off Canada's northwest coast. The sound of rushing water draws your attention towards a cascading waterfall hidden amidst dense rainforests, emptying directly into the ocean. The mesmerizing spectacle unfolds before you as the sparkling waters rush down with a graceful force, creating a symphony of nature. The lush greenery surrounding the waterfall adds to its enchanting charm, while the misty spray lightly kisses your skin, leaving a refreshing sensation in its wake. This natural wonder reminds you of the unyielding power and beauty of the untamed wilderness that reigns in this coastal paradise. As you sail past this breathtaking sight, you can't help but feel humbled by the sheer magnitude of nature's artistry on display before you. A curious otter pops up beside your boat, its whiskers twitching inquisitively before it dives back under. The gentle ripples left behind by the playful creature create a mesmerizing pattern on the surface of the water, reflecting the fading sunlight. You catch a glimpse of its sleek fur glistening with droplets, a reminder of the intricate beauty of nature's creatures. The sound of water softly lapping against your boat mixes with the distant calls of seagulls returning to their nests for the night. As you watch the otter disappear into the depths below, you can't help but feel a sense of wonder at this fleeting moment shared with one of nature's enchanting inhabitants. As dusk arrives, the sky is painted a deep purple and pink. You anchor near a remote beach for an evening meal. The gentle lull of the ocean waves against the hull of your sailboat creates a soothing melody as you prepare to enjoy a simple dinner of freshly caught fish from neighboring fishermen. The salty sea breeze carries hints of seaweed and pine, mingling with the aroma of cooking food. Seabirds glide gracefully overhead, their calls blending with the distant sound of crashing waves against the shore. Sitting on deck, surrounded by nature's symphony, you gaze out at the peaceful landscape before you. The fading sunlight casts long shadows across the sandy beach, painting everything in a warm golden hue. In this tranquil moment, time seems to slow down as you savor each bite of your meal and appreciate the beauty that surrounds you. As darkness descends further, bioluminescent plankton begin to light up the water around your boat like a galaxy of twinkling stars. The night becomes alive with nature's own enchanting light show, mesmerizing in its simplicity and beauty. With each passing moment, you feel more connected to this wild coastline and its stories untold. It's moments like these that remind you of how small we are in comparison to the vastness of nature's wonders. And as you sit under the starlit sky, filled with gratitude for this experience, You can't help but marvel at the magic that exists right here on the Pacific Northwest coast. You enjoy a simple dinner of fresh fish caught earlier from neighboring fishermen while gazing at the peaceful landscape. The gentle lapping of the waves against your boat creates a soothing rhythm, harmonizing with the soft chirping of nearby seabirds settling in for the night. The salty sea breeze carries with it hints of kelp and seaweed, mingling with the aroma of sizzling fish on your makeshift grill. As you take a bite, the flavors burst in your mouth, a symphony of ocean freshness and smoky char. The fading sunlight casts a warm glow over the surrounding cliffs, painting them in hues of orange and red, enhancing their rugged beauty. This moment of tranquility allows you to truly appreciate nature's bounty and marvel at how interconnected we are with our environment. As darkness descends, bioluminescent plankton illuminate the water around your boat like a galaxy of twinkling stars. The hauntingly beautiful sounds of whales singing somewhere far off into the distance echo across the still waters. The northern lights start to dance across the sky, adding another layer to this surrealist painting of nature. The tranquil silence is occasionally broken by distant hoots of an owl or rustling leaves stirred by the wind whispering stories in a million ways. Huddled inside a warm blanket, you sip on a hot cocoa mug, watching the mesmerizing display above. The night sky filled with constellations tells tales about navigational adventures and cosmic mysteries unfolding right above your gaze. The celestial show eventually starts to wane as the first light appears on the eastern horizon, signaling the arrival of a new day. The hauntingly beautiful sounds of whales singing somewhere far off into the distance can be heard echoing across the still waters. As their melodic calls reverberate through the air, you feel a deep sense of connection to these majestic creatures that have roamed these oceans for centuries. The gentle lullaby of their song seems to transcend time itself, reminding you of the mysteries and wonders that lie beneath the surface of the vast Pacific Ocean. In this moment, surrounded by darkness and tranquility, you ponder the intricate web of life that binds us all together in this vast and wondrous world. Northern lights start to dance across the sky, a mesmerizing display of nature's wonder unfolding above you. The vibrant hues of green and purple swirl and twist like cosmic brushstrokes, painting the darkness with ethereal light. Each flicker and shimmer tells a silent tale of the universe's mysteries, inviting you to ponder the vastness of existence. As you gaze up at this celestial ballet, you feel a deep connection to the ancient rhythms of the earth and sky, realizing how small yet intertwined we are in this grand tapestry of life. The gentle swaying of your boat on the tranquil waters beneath mirrors the graceful movements above, creating a harmonious symphony that soothes your soul and fills your heart with awe. The tranquil silence is occasionally broken by the distant hoots of an owl, its haunting call echoing through the dense forests lining the rugged cliffs. The rustling leaves, stirred by the gentle wind, whisper ancient stories passed down through generations. As you sit on your boat, wrapped in a warm blanket, you take a sip of hot cocoa from your mug and gaze upward at the mesmerizing display above. The night sky is filled with constellations that seem to tell tales of navigational adventures and cosmic mysteries unfolding right above your very eyes. In this moment, you feel connected to something greater than yourself as you become a part of this surrealistic painting of nature's wonders. Huddled inside a warm blanket, you sip on a hot cocoa mug, watching the mesmerizing display above. The night sky is filled with constellations that tell tales about navigational adventures and cosmic mysteries unfolding right above your gaze. The celestial show eventually starts to wane as the first light appears on the eastern horizon, signaling the arrival of a new day. As you bask in the early morning sun rays, you're greeted by chirping birds fluttering around, a wake-up call for anyone who might have dozed off. Firing up the stove for morning coffee accompanied by a light breakfast marks the beginning of another adventurous day at sea. The night sky above twinkles with a celestial dance, each star narrating stories of navigation and cosmic mysteries. You find yourself wrapped in a warm blanket, savoring the rich aroma of hot cocoa that swirls around you. The northern lights gracefully paint ribbons of color across the darkness, adding another layer to this surreal masterpiece of nature's canvas. As you sip your drink, the symphony of silence is occasionally broken by the distant hoots of an owl and rustling leaves, whispering tales in a million ways through the cool night air. The constellations above tell ancient tales as you witness the wonders unfolding right before your eyes in this tranquil moment under the vast expanse of the universe. The celestial show eventually starts to wane as first light appears on the eastern horizon, signaling the arrival of a new day. The gentle transition from night to day bathes the sky in soft pastel hues, casting a warm glow over the vast expanse of the ocean. Chirping birds flutter around, their melodic songs creating a symphony of awakening. It is a peaceful and serene moment, a reminder of the eternal cycle of nature's beauty and harmony. The world slowly stirs from its slumber, welcoming you to embrace another day filled with wonder and exploration on the tranquil waters of the Pacific Northwest coast. Basking in the early morning sun rays, you are greeted by the melodious symphony of chirping birds fluttering around, a gentle wake-up call for anyone who might have dozed off. The delicate warmth of the sunlight touches your skin, filling you with a sense of tranquility and gratitude for being part of this vast and wondrous world. As you take a deep breath, inhaling the crisp ocean air intermingled with hints of pine and salt, you feel at one with nature's embrace. The distant sound of waves lapping against the shore serves as a soothing backdrop to this serene moment, reminding you of the timeless rhythm of the sea. In this stillness, surrounded by nature's awakening chorus, you can't help but marvel at the simple beauty that each new day brings, a fresh canvas upon which to paint your own journey through these enchanting waters. You wake up to the gentle rocking of the sailboat, the soft morning light filtering through the cabin windows. Stepping out onto the deck, you are greeted by a crisp sea breeze carrying hints of salt and pine. The soothing sound of waves lapping against the boat fills your ears as you prepare for another day of adventure on the open water. As you fire up the stove, the rich aroma of brewing coffee mingles with the fresh ocean air, creating a comforting blend that warms your soul. Sipping on your steaming mug, you take in the panoramic view around you. Endless blue waters stretching out to meet the horizon, flecks of sunlight dancing like diamonds on its surface. Enjoying a light breakfast made from local ingredients, you marvel at how interconnected we are with nature and each other. The simple act of sharing a meal brings a sense of unity and harmony amidst this vast expanse of sea and sky. With each sip and bite, you feel nourished not just by food, but by the shared experiences that bind us all together in this world. As you set sail once more, fueled by caffeine and good company, you can't help but ponder on our place in this vast universe. Tiny specks adrift in an infinite cosmos, yet connected by threads unseen but deeply felt. With each passing moment at sea, surrounded by nature's grandeur and mysteries untold, you find solace in knowing that we are all part of something greater than ourselves, sailing towards new horizons both within and beyond. Sailing further north towards Glacier Bay, you witness a breathtaking spectacle unfold before your eyes. Giant glaciers stand majestically, their icy blue hues glistening in the sunlight. As you approach, the silence is broken by the thunderous roar of calving ice, echoing off the surrounding mountain walls. Massive chunks break away from the glacier and plunge into the frigid waters below, creating ripples that dance across the surface. The sheer size and power of these natural wonders leave you in awe of the Earth's ancient processes at work. The transformation of towering glacier walls into floating icebergs reminds you of both the magnificence and fragility of our planet. It's a humbling moment as you navigate through this icy paradise, surrounded by reminders of nature's raw beauty and immense power. Rounding a peninsula, you spot ancient petroglyphs etched in stone, a reminder of those who sailed these waters before you. The sight of towering glacier walls transforming into icebergs leaves you awestruck, reminding you of how magnificent yet fragile our planet is. The thunderous sound of giant glaciers calving creates echoes that reverberate against the mountain walls, emphasizing the power and timelessness of nature's forces at play in Glacier Bay. As you sail closer to these icy giants, their sheer size and beauty evoke a sense of wonder and humility within you. It's a moment to reflect on the interconnectedness of all living beings and the importance of preserving such natural wonders for future generations to behold in all their glory. Rounding a peninsula, you spot ancient petroglyphs etched in stone, a reminder of those who sailed these waters before you. The intricate carvings depict tales of bravery and resilience, capturing the essence of a bygone era. As you glide past these weathered symbols, a sense of connection to the past washes over you, igniting a curiosity about the history and stories that shape this coastal region. The sun casts long shadows over the rock face where these enigmatic markings reside, adding an air of mystery to this encounter with the ancient civilizations that once thrived along these shores. The gentle lapping of waves against your boat provides a soothing backdrop as you contemplate the significance of these timeless inscriptions and their enduring legacy on this rugged coastline. As day winds down, floating amidst calm waters, the setting sun's golden rays cast a mesmerizing glow over the ocean's surface. The gentle rocking of the boat lulls you into a state of tranquility as you watch the sky transform into a canvas of vibrant colors, hues of orange, pink, and purple blending harmoniously. The reflection of the sun on the water creates a mirror-like effect, enhancing the surreal beauty that surrounds you. Seagulls glide gracefully overhead, their calls echoing in the peaceful evening air. The salty sea breeze carries with it hints of seaweed and distant shores, adding to the sensory symphony that envelops you. As you lean back against the boat's railing, closing your eyes for a moment, you can feel the last warmth of sunlight on your skin. In this moment of stillness and beauty, nature's grandeur is on full display, a reminder of how small we are in comparison to the vast expanse of sea and sky. The serenity that washes over you is like a balm for your soul after a day filled with wonder and exploration along Canada's Pacific Northwest coast. As darkness gradually descends upon these tranquil waters, you can't help but feel grateful for being able to witness such natural splendor. This serene evening serves as a gentle reminder to cherish these moments, fleeting yet profound, that connect us to something greater than ourselves in this world full of mystery and magic. As the sun begins to dip below the horizon, casting a warm golden glow over the tranquil waters, you guide your sailboat back towards Tofino Harbor. The day's journey has been filled with awe-inspiring sights and sounds, from breaching whales to majestic glaciers calving into the sea. The salty sea air fills your lungs as you reflect on the mysteries of the ocean and the wonders of nature. Mooring your boat in the gentle embrace of the harbor, you can't help but feel a deep sense of gratitude for the beauty that surrounds you. The rugged coastline, towering forests, and ancient petroglyphs tell stories of those who have come before, adding layers of history to your unforgettable voyage. As you step off your boat onto solid ground once more, a profound sense of peace washes over you. You are reminded that in this vast and wondrous world, there is always more to explore and discover. With a heart full of gratitude for nature's splendors experienced along the Pacific Northwest coast, you take one last lingering look at the horizon before heading ashore.